Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on a team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Groupers will call on their punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Texas A&M's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Craven.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Now the play fake. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He might want another play. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Calls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Chandler. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Running to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the groupers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To throw, it's Reed. Looking for space to the left. Slithers into space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, and big time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback adapting. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. Sweet cut there.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The 12 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The groupers will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Off the play fake on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go bumps against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off it.
It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Going to take a shot at this DB. He's got it. Touchdown, Aggie. Once he got some room, it was over.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And now this offense will take the field again. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. The inside handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a man. It's Reed. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He splits the upright, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
And as time runs out here in the 2nd quarter, the offense doesn't want to make this deficit any bigger, so they'll take the knee and head to the half.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the groupers will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Under fire. With the catch, it's Moss. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. On the ground, it's Moss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Moss. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. And the Aggies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Working that left side. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it down and run. It's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Quick strike through the air for the score. Oh, that was a nice little pitch and catch there.
And when you get in the red zone, you're thinking run, the field shrinks. You see the tight ends really come into play in this area of the field. The big body guys that you can fake a little run action, throw them the football for a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
The play action fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now. The defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the...
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Aggies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Reed. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the Big Mounts carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the option. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll send the back in motion. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be...
He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4th quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're...
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. On the move, it's Craig. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The option look. Now the pitch. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. And the groupers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On the option. Now the toss. At the 35, he's loose. Turns on the Jets. Touchdown, groupers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well. It is virtually impossible to stop.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bussey. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
They're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Looking to throw, it's quick. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. And the groupers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game, take the W into the locker room.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
To the air, it's Reed. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
The offense will use a timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sheffield. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.